So you went around in 2017 and you didn't get a chance to buy Ethereum at the ICO. And you didn't get a chance to buy Ethereum at, say, $10. And when markets crashed when COVID started and Ethereum went down to $84, you didn't take that chance either. What if and now you look at Ethereum and you see Ethereum trading at $3,500 and you say to yourself, you know what? I can't get into Ethereum at $3,500. Well, what if I told you that maybe there was a second chance? Maybe we could get back into Ethereum. It's at $80. Maybe we could get into Chainlink at like $1 or Uniswap at, I don't know, $2. Would you take that chance? Would you go all in? Maybe there is a chance. That's what I'm going to show you today. Welcome back, guys. Ooh, Fred's telling me telepathically that I must get off the Wi-Fi. I need to get the Wi-Fi. Hopefully I'll still be. No Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm still here. All here. Welcome back, guys. I'm Crypto Man Run, and I come to you each and every day, twice a day, once at 6 a.m. EST and once at 10 a.m. EST. And we combine technicals and fundamentals to bring you the best crypto shows in the entire world. And because of that, we have, number one, the most loyal community in the world. That's not me saying it. It's YouTube saying it. We have the most loyal crypto community in the entire world. All right now, if I look at it, all 269,310 of you guys. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and join our channel. And I'll tell you why. This is the only channel that has the banter bags. Okay, we took $10,000. We invested the $10,000 in pre-market allocations. This is the last time you'll ever see this video. And guess what? These things came to market and they fucking exploded. Even now in the bear market, our banter bags are worth nearly $700,000. You know why? Because Donkey Finance came to market and they gave us $6,000. Just, Fred, go back to that Donkey Finance slide and let's show them. That Donkey Finance is 80,000 tokens, and that's now worth $162,400. Now, there are still two bags to come. There's DeFi and there's NFTB to come in this. So our channel, you know, guys, you show me one other channel that's giving away $750,000. And I actually think it might even be $1 million, okay? Because NFTB is going to do 100x, DeFi is going to do 100x, the market's going to recover, and we're going to give away, we're going to be the first crypto channel ever to give away $1 million to its subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber to this channel, if you're not one of the 269,330, smash that subscribe button now and join us. And let me tell you, there are two unbelievable reasons for you to join us in this community. One is we started a new banter bags. And what a great start we got off to, because I managed to invest in one token alone. That token was, of course, if you were here earlier, you know, that token, I want to show you, I'm so proud of this. Gero. We bought Gero at half a cent. Gero is at 80 cents, which means we've made 160 times our money, which means that inside the banter bags right now, so fucking excited about this, $160,000 in the banter bags. And we haven't even started it. We haven't even properly launched them yet. And so if you think the last banter bags were big, let me tell you that these banter bags are going to make the last banter bags look like child's play. And we're going to give it away to a lot more people. And we're going to give it away to a lot more charity. That's not the only reason to launch the banter, to be a subscriber to our channel and to follow our Twitter and to join our Instagram. Yeah, guys, we've got an Instagram page. I mean, we're growing up here, huh? Let me look at the Instagram page. So earlier on, when I told you guys we had an Instagram page, I want to thank the 11,700 of you that joined. Okay, I'm only going to give away the free school, only on the Instagram. So if you're not a member of the Instagram, no free school for you. You got it, no free school for you. So the school is free. We're not taking any money for the school. Everything we do on Crypto Banter is absolutely free, right? But you have to be part of our Instagram. And go to the Instagram, because the Instagram is a lot of fun. It's where I told you guys before the show what I'm going to be talking about. I even snuck up on Sheldon's machine earlier. If you didn't watch this, I snuck up on Sheldon's machine earlier. I don't understand. The guy is a trader. He leaves his machine on. And I went there and I snuck up on his machine and I started tweeting from his machine. I could have made some trades. I probably should have made some cool trades, but I probably would have messed him up. So get that. That's all on Instagram. In fact, that was one of our first stories on Instagram. So get us on Instagram. It's also the only place where you can get the school for free. And we're getting very, very, very close to launching the school. I reckon it's a matter of a month before we actually have the school launched. And it's a serious, serious, serious launch. So yeah, that is another reason for you to join this community. Yeah, we're just the most profitable crypto community in the world today. Alrighty, let's look at what is going on the markets today. What is going on? What is actually going on? Let's have a look here. So I guess the biggest thing that I want to talk to you guys about is this correction and what's actually happening in this correction. Because if we look at this correction, it's quite a weird correction. It's weird because Bitcoin's taken a 30% pullback and alts are flying. Some alts are even at all-time highs. I mean, let's look at some of these alts. I wanted to show you guys this one. You know, it's a big, big, big altcoin that we like. This is Solana. Solana, 52.75, almost at all-time highs. If we look at some of the other altcoins that we love, and we're going to talk about a lot of them today. Let's actually look here. Cardano. Okay, so let's quickly look at just Cardano. Also, very, very, very close to all-time highs. In fact, trading at $2. So what we're seeing here is that this is a Bitcoin correction and not a crypto correction. And this Bitcoin correction was, of course, caused by the Elon Musk spat on Twitter and everyone climbing into him. And, you know, if you didn't watch the show yesterday, watch the show that we did yesterday. It gives you a great insight as to why yesterday was so bad for crypto and how we need to change. But regardless, be that as it may, even though Elon Musk tweeted that he is not selling, that Tesla is not selling any Bitcoin or has not sold any Bitcoin. And remember, he said that. He said, Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin. And afterwards, he said, for the record, Tesla has not sold any Bitcoin. He said that. Great. Thank you, Freddie. So Freddie is alive and he is well. So even though that happened, it does seem like somebody sold. I mean, obviously, someone had to sell if the prices went down so much. Who sold? Was it you? I didn't sell. Hold on a second. Sheldon, did you sell?
What's up, buddy? No, I didn't sell. Of course not.
Did Rudo sell?
No, none of us sold.
Hold on. Fred,
No, none of us.
Wasn't me. I didn't sell.
Okay. So we know Fred didn't sell. We know Sheldon didn't sell. We know my parents didn't sell. So who sold? Who sold Bitcoin? Who dropped the price of Bitcoin based on this Elon Musk fund? Let me tell you who sold. Again. It was the weak hands. How do I know this? It's the data that shows me that the weak hands were the ones that sold their Bitcoin. And you can see it in the charts. This is a tweet from a guy called Dilution Proof. He says, the story of the Bitcoin dip in 4 charts. Most of the on-chain volume came from, you guessed it, short-term holders that ended up capitulating at a loss. Meanwhile, the long-term holders and the miners are stacking up on sats at an increasing pace. Sorry, Sheldon is waving at me. What's up, Sheldon? Not enough likes. Hold on, let me just check. How many likes? Guys, I want to get on with the story. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. Let's get on with this show. He's right. Not enough likes. Hold on, let me just check. He's right. There's 13,000 people watching and 6,700 likes. Smash up those likes. Otherwise, you cannot get the banter bags. You cannot get into the school. And people are asking, how's Fred's mom? Fred's mom is unfortunately still on oxygen. Yeah, not great, but we are supporting her and we'll keep you guys updated. Freddie's getting better. Freddie's dad is still sick. Okay, so let's get back into it. But guys, smash up those likes. I want to see those likes going up. So we know that Fred didn't sell. We know that Sheldon didn't sell. We know that Fred's mom didn't sell because she's sick. I didn't sell. We know Rudo didn't sell. We know Lee didn't sell. The people who sold were the short-term holders that were speculating and that were leveraged. And how do we know this? Because now the data is actually telling us who these sellers actually are. Let's take a look at what exactly the data is saying to us. So the first chart that I want to look at is the Bitcoin average coin dormancy, which basically shows whether the average coin is being held for short term or for long term. And what we can see is that despite this dip, long-term holders just hodled. As part of short-term holders were shaken out of their positions. The declining average coin dormancy, which means that it was just the short-term holders that were selling their Bitcoin. Who are these guys? So let's look at what the next chart shows. Some of the short-term holders that capitulated during this dip even sold at a loss. Okay, so these are people that came in, bought Bitcoin, addresses that bought Bitcoin for the first time, and landed up selling their Bitcoin at a loss. Inexperienced, weak hands. Who's buying? The net long-term holders. The long-term holders are the ones stacking the sats, and they're doing this at an increasing pace. Who else is buying? The miners are buying. So, guys, we have a picture painted here. The picture is that. The people who are selling Bitcoin now are the weak hands. Again, they got rattled by some bullshit nonsense tweet that shows, by some bullshit nonsense tweet spat with Elon Musk that was uninformed. Because we know already, and I don't know if Fred's got the slide. Freddie, if you got the slide, put it up. But we know already that Bitcoin uses less energy than gold or than the banking system. And that was a tweet by Galaxy that they did the maths. So all this FUD did was actually just shake the weak hands, the short-term hands out of Bitcoin. Who are these weak hands? Who are these short-term hands? It is speculators. It's people that come into the space without actually understanding why they're here. It's people that come into the space and invest. That's my Freddie, guys. That's my Fred. That's my Fred. So you see that Bitcoin uses less power than gold mining and less power than banking, which is crazy. So Elon's tweet was uninformed. Elon goes in the tweet spat, and the short-term holders, the guys that are here with no strategy, the guys that are here and they don't exactly know why they're here, they are the guys selling. We saw this. The data shows us this. Let me show you the data again, because in case you didn't believe me the first time. It comes from the dilution-proof tweet. What does it say? The average coin dormancy drops. The Bitcoin short-term holders sell at a loss. The long-term holders, the ones that have been holding Bitcoin for a long term, held. The miners are buying. Okay? What does it mean? It means that if you sold, then you got weak hands, paper hands. You don't have a strategy. You're not sure why you're here. Because if you knew why you're here, you'd realize that nothing's actually changed. Paper printing, people printing, money printing is still happening. Inflation is going out of control. Bitcoin fixes this. If you sold, why did you sell? Were you leveraged? Did you have too much money invested in Bitcoin? Were you not sure of your purchase? Is that why you sold? If you did, I'll tell you who you sold to. You sold to me. Okay, I bought some of your Bitcoin. Yeah, you sold to me. I was there. I posted on Twitter. Okay, let me show you who else you sold to. Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy, has purchased an additional 229 Bitcoins for $10 million in cash at an average price of 43,663. As of the 18th of May, we hodl 92,079 Bitcoin that we acquired for $2.25 billion. Okay, at an average price of 24,450. So, congratulations. If you sold, thank you. I appreciate the cheap Bitcoin. Sheldon appreciates the cheap Bitcoin. Michael Saylor appreciates the cheap Bitcoin. Dave Portnoy. Even Dave Portnoy, I don't know if you guys have seen that guy. He is all in on crypto. He's all in on Bitcoin. Did you see the video? I know we played it before, the video of him in the wrestling ring with Elon Musk. Freddie, play that video for us, bro.
1 minute. There it is. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at his face. On the ground. Austin coming to help the run. On the ground. Stone Cold. Austin. Bang. Stone Cold Stunner. Austin coming to help the run.
So Dave Portnoy, all in on crypto. I don't know if you saw, but he made an Instagram video today. And in the Instagram video, he actually chooses SafeMoon as a shitcoin. And I really hope he's joking, But these billionaires playing with people and telling people that they're going to go in on these shitcoins is really, really, really dangerous. Anyway, let's move away from that. If you sold Bitcoin, you sold it to me, you sold it to Dave Portnoy, you sold it to Sheldon, you sold it to Rudo, you sold it to Lee. You also sold it to Mike Novogratz. Because Mike Novogratz, who called the bottom, called the top. Let's see what he said today on CNBC.
You know, I don't, only because the pace of innovation I see is happening so fast. If you go and you look at the DeFi world, for instance, it's just shocking how much money is pouring in and how quick they're iterating. If I was a bank, I'd be really, really worried about DeFi. I think the bigger surprise will be in 4 years that traditional finance is like, how did we miss this? And so, listen, the whole world is up on speculation right now, right? We can thank Chairman Powell and his brethren and other central banks for that. Like, this is certainly, it would be crazy to say we're not up because of the money printing. And one of the reasons you might see lumber come down or crypto even come down is if people really believe the economy is going to heat up so much that the Fed moves rates. Right? I've always said I short a whole lot of interest rates as a hedge versus our portfolio and versus my own net worth. And so, you know, there's a lot of variables, but I would tell you the adoption pace is growing, not shrinking. And I don't think we got that far ahead.
Hey, Mike, before you go,
we're 0.5% of global worth, right? That's the total market cap of all crypto. It's about the same size as Apple. When I look at all the human capital, all the intelligence working on these projects, I have to think we should be bigger than Apple.
Right.
Aha, remember what he said. There's a lot that we need to unpack there. You know what else he said? He said he doesn't see Bitcoin going under $40,000. And I guess he may be right. Listen to this.
But Mike, what's the possibility? I mean, I think one of the big lessons of just even this last couple of weeks has been the rise of Dogecoin and all of this. What's the possibility?
That's the wrong video. I don't want him to be talking about Dogecoin. So what did he say? He said, with the rise of human capital, with all the DeFi adoption, he said DeFi adoption, he doesn't think that crypto is going away, and he's not really worried about the crypto bounce. And he thinks that this is just a temporary short-term correction, and this temporary short-term correction is actually only on Bitcoin. It's not on anything else. Another person who's aping into DeFi is Mike Sonnenschein. Michael Sonnenschein is the founder of Grayscale, and I don't know if you saw, but he's looking for something to buy. And he says, so what's hot in the casino today? Someone replies and says, if Bitcoin plays nice, DeFi, you haven't steered me wrong yet. And so we can see that there's a massive DeFi explosion that's going to happen right now. And I want to talk to you guys about that. So let's get Bitcoin out the way. Right now, the best trade when it comes to Bitcoin is to buy Bitcoin. And if you want to buy really, really, really discounted Bitcoin, just buy shares in the Grayscale Trust. Right now, the shares in the Grayscale Trust are trading at a 15% discount to the net asset value of the trust, which means that if you buy GBTC today, which the only thing in GBTC, and this has been audited, is Bitcoin, have a look here. You will be paying 15% less than the value of the Bitcoin in the trust. And so the best trade today, buy GBTC Trust. In fact, if I'm going to buy any more Bitcoin, I'm actually going to buy them on the GBTC Trust, because the premium is going to go back towards zero. And then you're going to make whatever you make on your Bitcoin plus the 15%. Also, the lowest that premium has ever been is about minus 20%. And so you're also buying it at the low of the premium. Cool. So this is a Bitcoin correction. It's not a DeFi correction. And I think that and it's not a crypto correction, because Solana, Cardano, all the others are going towards all-time highs. And I think what the world has realized is that the world's realized that, for one, Bitcoin is an amazing piece of technology, but Bitcoin is only a store of value, and that the blockchain is going to take over the world. Mike Novogratz said there's a lot of adoption. And you know what I read up today? I read up today that blockchain has the most adoption of any technology ever. It has the quickest adoption of any technology ever, even quicker than social media. So, I mean, you'd be crazy not to be investing in Bitcoin when you know, or in crypto, when you know that it is being adopted quicker than any technology ever in the history of the world. The world's also realizing that Bitcoin blockchain or the Bitcoin blockchain can't do many things. The Bitcoin blockchain can't do DeFi. It can't do smart contracts. It can't do NFTs. Those things just can't live on Bitcoin. And if that's the case, well, the world is realizing that it might be Ethereum's chance or Solana's chance or Cardano's chance. The world has accepted that blockchain is not actually Bitcoin. As much as the maximalists would love to believe it, blockchain is not actually Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one part of the blockchain. And that's why the dominance is going down. So what I want to do is I want to bring in our sniper. Sniper.
Yo, buddy, what's up?
What's up? We're going to be talking about a lot of charts today, but I want you to talk about the Bitcoin chart and I want you to talk about the dominance chart. And then we're going to go into altcoins because that's what Sandy wants to do.
No problem. Okay, so obviously we're having another short-term correction on Bitcoin, and I was having a look now on the 15. Looks like we're doing a nice inverse head and shoulders. The main thing is remember that there's always 3 different stages through a dump. Is we always have the falling stage where we have the strong acceleration to the downward side, and then we get the sort of choppy sideward stage. And we know that bigger picture, this is actually just the form of a cup and handle or these sort of patterns. And the main thing is we're playing in this range. So we've hit this low 2-3 times now already. We've just come the 4th time. We've hit the same highs 2-3 times. The main thing is Bitcoin has calmed down in a range and it's starting to range, which is really, really good. So what we do see in our short-term time frames, is very short time frame, is that we are starting to form the right shoulder, and from this a nice bounce comes in the market. Now, the second thing that I'm still seeing is now when Bitcoin is coming down, dominance is going up. This is all short time frame, but basically I'm trying to pick up the momentum where we are in the market. But dominance is going up, which means when Bitcoin bounces again, dominance drops again, which means the alts are still the favorable ones in the market right now. So Bitcoin's looking good. I'm glad it's calmed down in that sort of range that we're sitting in. And now we literally just, it takes a little bit of time after a dump like this and a correction like this. And we got to learn that this is going to be in a range. But this is currently where a lot of people are buying the dips. The institutions are buying dips. Everyone's buying in this sort of region. And this is why we're not just accelerating upwards and Bitcoin's not just shooting straight back to 50K. It takes time in these ranges.
You know what? Because the world's realized that Bitcoin's not the only blockchain. The world's realized that there are many applications that Bitcoin can't do. The world's realized that there are things that can only be done on Ethereum and smart contract blockchain. You know what else the world's realized? The world's realized that Ethereum, no matter how well they do in Ethereum 2.0, the world has realized that Ethereum is never going to be able to handle the transactions. And that is why all these other blockchains are running. They're saying, look, Ethereum saturated, got Ethereum 2.0, has run from 80. Sheldon, I want to show you a chart. Freddie, call up that Ethereum chart. So you know this better than anyone. But did you know that just 430 days ago, okay, Ethereum was trading at $85?
Sure.
That's like last year, March, 23rd of March, 12th of March last year. 12th of March last year, Ethereum was trading at $85, bro.
That's crazy, yo.
It did Ethereum did a 52x, not like long time ago, not in our parents' lives. And now, like 400 days ago, Ethereum was trading at $82.
It's crazy.
So people are looking at this and they're going, hold on. They're saying, look, Ethereum had an amazing run. I was around in 2017. I bought my first Ethereum at like under $10. I wrote it up. I wrote it back down. At $80, I didn't have the guts to buy. A lot of people are looking at this and going, I didn't have the guts to buy it at $85. I'm not going to buy it at $4,000 or $3,500. And that is exactly what's going on.
Well, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. And I think this is why the views of Cardano and Polkadot and them are looking as more of the favorable ones to be buying and holding for the longer term. I believe they're going to do similar results.
That is what we're going to be talking about right now. So stay on the line. I want to show the guys what we're talking about right now. Guys, now I want you guys to do something that I've never, ever, ever asked you to do. I want you to not hit the like button. I want you to stop hitting the like button. Do not hit the like button. Stop. If you're about to hit the like button, hold on, let's just see how many likes there are. On my screen, it says that there are 9,600 likes. Let's see if it's, I just want to get the most accurate reflection of the number of likes. Okay, so on my screen, there are 9,900 likes. Stop. Don't hit the likes. Whatever you do, don't hit the likes. I don't want any more likes. Stop. I'll tell you when to hit the likes. Okay, so here is my theory. There are a lot of people who were here in 2017 and they saw Ethereum and they didn't buy Ethereum because it was too risky. And I don't blame you, because in 2017, we kind of thought that Ethereum may never, ever actually work, right? And then they saw Ethereum again in 2020 at $84. And again, they didn't buy it. Now, the way I see it is that there are very few things in life that give you second chances. There are very, very, very few things in life that actually give you real second chances in life. And there are even fewer things that give you second chances that are much bigger than the first time round. And I mean, like, just think about it. Like cheat on your girlfriend, cheat on your wife, see if you get a second chance. You're not going to get a second chance. Miss buying a stock opportunity. You're not going to get a second chance. Miss investing in a unicorn company. You're not going to get a second chance. But crypto has been amazing, because crypto has given us all many second chances. I mean, for those of you who weren't here in 2017 or who were here in 2017, you got a second chance because the market went all the way up and then the market corrected and came down again. You got a second chance. Now, let's say that you didn't have conviction in that second chance. You got another second chance when Ethereum hit $84. It was right here. I want to show you. It was 430 days ago. You got a second chance to buy another second chance to buy Ethereum at $84. Okay, but then let's say that you never, ever took that second chance. Okay, maybe there's some more second chances. Who knows? And I don't blame you, because if you think about Ethereum in 2017, Ethereum in 2017 was like this experiment. It was a whole bunch of really smart people of like culture who all believed in decentralization and followed their leader Vitalik. And what you had was a whole lot of brain power, a layer of technology, and the truth is the layer of technology wasn't actually that sophisticated. Okay? In fact, let me show you a picture of the Ethereum developers. This is an Ethereum DevCon. All you had was a whole bunch of these geeky people who got together to celebrate DevCon and to talk about their geeky ideas. And in 2017, a lot of money went into Ethereum to develop a whole lot of different applications. And most of those applications actually aren't around today. So out of hundreds and thousands and millions of applications and money that was poured into Ethereum, hardly any of that money is still around today. But some made it. Who were the ones that made it? Uniswap made it, SushiSwap made it, Chainlink made it, Compound made it, Aave made it, some NFTs made it. Those were the ones that made it. Now, a lot of us are looking at this and going, okay, we missed those opportunities. They're gone. But guys, you couldn't have known. There's no way that you could have known. And I'll tell you why there's no way that you could have known, because no one knew what was going to take off. No one knew that DeFi was going to take off. No one knew that NFTs would take off. No one knew that we would need oracles. No one knew that we would need a Chainlink. No one knew this. There were hundreds of millions of dollars being flowed into applications that don't actually even exist today, never made it to market. And if they did make it to market, got zero adoption, and we chucked them into the toilet. Okay, this is where I want you to smash the like button again, because I want to see, this is what I want to see. How many of you want a second chance? How many of you want to go back in time, rewind the clock, and get into Ethereum back then, and get into Uniswap at $2, and get into Chainlink at $1, and get into SushiSwap SushiSwap was at like 35 cents in the beginning of the year. How many of you want that? Come on, guys. If you want that, smash the like button. I want to see how many of you have got this FOMO that you guys weren't around, you missed all these big ones, and come on, smash the like. I want to see what's going on here. Okay, amazing. I see the likes are flying. So how many of you? Okay. Well, you're lucky because blockchain is actually all about second chances and second chances and second chances and second chances and second chances, right? And if you missed Ethereum, what the blockchain did was the blockchain gave you BSC and said, look, you missed Ethereum, so buy BSC. It's exactly the same thing. And if you missed Uniswap, well, here's a clone of Uniswap called of Ethereum called BINANCE Smart Chain. Here's a clone on Uniswap called PancakeSwap. There's another clone called Bakery Swap. Let me guess. You missed that one too. Why? Because you never had conviction that Binance Smart Chain was ever going to be anything, right? I get it. A lot of us did. But what if there were other second chances? What if I could show you that we actually have 4 more second chances right here, right now, where you can make a whole lot of money? What if I could show you that even McAfee got a second chance? What if I showed you there were 4 more second chances? Polkadot, Cardano, Matic, and Solana. Those are 4 more second chances to invest in Ethereum type of returns. But if you're going to capitalize on this, then you need to know what you're doing. It's like you've been given a roadmap. You kind of know exactly where this thing's going to go. And you need to know exactly what you're going to invest in. And so what we made for you guys was we made a Degens guide to protocol investing. And if you follow the Degen guide to protocol investing, you're going to make millions and millions and millions of dollars. You're going to make life-changing money. You're going to make life-changing money in this bull market. If you don't, the problem is that you're going to spray your money into different places. So let's look at a Degen guide to protocol investing. If you want to make the most money in a protocol, what you want to do is you want to find a protocol that you really, really, really believe in. I don't think you should invest in all the protocols. I think you want to find a protocol that you really believe in, culturally, that you like their leaders. I mean, it's like Vitalik versus Gavin Wood versus Cardano. Even though we know that these are decentralized protocols, you kind of want to find someone that has the same ethos as you because they drive the ethos of the protocol, specifically in the early days. Then, if you want to start investing and making life-changing returns, you have to follow the Degen guide to protocol investing. And how you do that is, the first thing is you invest in the base layer. The base layer is your Solanas, your Cardanos, your Polkadot, your Matics. Buy the tokens in the base layer. The next thing that you want to do is you want to buy the launchpads. And the reason why you want to buy the launchpads is because if you believe in the protocols, the best way to get access to all the new listings on the protocols is to get into the launchpads. So now you buy the base layer, you buy the launchpads, and then you start investing in the next layer down. And what's the next layer down? The user interface. What are the user interfaces? Well, if we look at Ethereum, the user interfaces are things like SushiSwap, Uniswap. Those are the user interfaces. That's how people talk to the protocol. After you've invested in the user interfaces, you want to invest in the developer tools. What are the tools that the investors need to build amazing dApps on the protocol? And in Ethereum's case, we need a chain link because we need an oracle, and we needed the graph because we needed to index blockchain smart contract data. And only then do you invest in dApps. So it doesn't matter what the protocol is. If you follow the Degen guide to investing in protocols, you're going to make the most money. You're going to buy the protocol, and we're going to show you today which protocols you should be choosing and why you should be choosing those protocols. Then we're going to show you the next layer, which is the launchpads. Then we're going to show you the next layer, which is the the user interfaces. Then we're going to show you the developer tools, and then we're going to show you the dApps. And if you invest in all of that, you pretty much capture all the value in a protocol. And we've had the roadmap. I mean, we've had Ethereum. Ethereum has showed us exactly where the money is to be made. After tons of experimentation, after many, many millions of dollars being thrown away, wasted on applications that nobody will ever use, Ethereum has shown us exactly what will be used. We know that the key to a protocol is the user interfaces, the DEXs, the AMMs. We know that if you're going to build anything, you need oracles. We know that if you want to build dApps, you got to find the dApps that actually are going to get adoption. And if you missed Ethereum and if you missed BSC, you've now got at least 3 or 4 other opportunities. Let's look at the opportunities. Okay, so the first opportunity to invest in Ethereum or Ethereum-like returns or Ethereum-like protocols is Cardano. Okay. You are watching this unfold in front of your eyes, and Cardano hasn't even entered the race, but soon Cardano will launch smart contracts. And when Cardano launches smart contracts, Cardano is going to enter the race. And when Cardano enters the race, it's going to be unstoppable. Why do I say Cardano is going to be unstoppable? It is the most decentralized blockchain in the world. It is super fast and super cheap. And in August, they're going to do smart contracts. It has the most vocal, most loyal community in crypto. No one can argue that. There's a ton of cash waiting on the sidelines to invest in Cardano. There's an easy bridge to migrate ERC projects or Ethereum projects onto Cardano. Not only in terms of tokens, but actually in terms of the code itself. So Cardano has an application where you can copy and paste the code, even though it doesn't run on EVM, on Ethereal Virtual Machine. Copy and paste the code, and it works in Cardano. And guys, we're watching this unfold in front of our eyes, and some of us aren't participating in it. And it kills me because we've been telling you to do it for so long. Look here. This is the Cardano ecosystem at the moment. Did you miss any of this? Did you not follow the base layer guide? Let's look at the Degen guide. 1, you should be buying Cardano itself. 2, get into the launch pads to give you access to all the other amazing projects that are being built on Cardano. The next part of it, like we said to you, is the user interfaces, the wallets, the dApps, the decentralized exchanges. I know my friend Elia was talking to SundaySwap. I'm talking to SundaySwap later on today after the show. Okay? Get into the dexes on Cardano when they launch. Make sure you get into the wallets. Guys, I told you this yesterday. You need to get into the wallets. What is the wallet on Cardano? DeFi is the wallet on Cardano. Another wallet on Cardano that we've been talking about is, of course, Gero. We told you guys to buy it. Gero, let's just have a look at what Gero is trading at. In fact, Sheldon, have you got the Gero chart there? Let's have a look. What is Gero doing at the moment?
Just coming to test that trend again. So as we broke out, don't be surprised to see it test. Main thing is main higher high. So we're pushing strong, and now she's coming to test again. So
exactly,
this is good.
So guys, if you're not buying the wallets, the user interface, you're going to miss out on an opportunity. After that, you start buying the developer tools. You start buying the oracles. How are they going to build Cardano smart contracts without oracles? Are you buying Charlie 3? Let's see. Sheldon, are you buying Charlie 3?
Well, get in there. Charlie 3 is nearly to buy zone. So obviously the breakout's a good buy. And well, add-on definitely, but definitely between 2.4, 2.6, good add-on zones. Definitely. I'm buying all of them, to be honest, right? And any profit, like we spoke about this morning, any profits that I have, I'm actually layering in. Doesn't matter the price of them. I'm just taking a little bit of my profits and I'm buying all of these coins because it makes sense for the future.
That's exactly what I'm saying, guys. The opportunity, thank you, Sheldon, my brother. The opportunity is staring you in front of your eyes. And either you're going to grab the opportunity or you're not going to grab the opportunity. There's a massive ecosystem being built on Cardano. And we've given you a Degen guide which shows you exactly how to invest. First, get into the launch pads to give you access. Then get into the user interfaces, the wallets, the exchanges. Then get into the oracles, and then think about what dApps are going to work on Cardano. Easy, right? Simple. Now go and do it. Another ecosystem that you need to be really, really, really getting into, I said it over here, was Solana. And I keep saying to you guys, Solana is another second chance. Why? Because where else have you seen 7,000 talented developers being funded by a war chest of a lot of money from Solana, a lot of money from Sam Bankman-Fried, a lot of money from venture capitalists, in a blockchain that is so super fast and so super cheap that no other blockchain can compete. Solana is by far the fastest blockchain. It's also by far the cheapest blockchain. And it has a market cap of, and I'm going to look at it on my phone because it's just easier. Solana has a market cap of $14 billion right now, which is 20 times smaller than ETH. It is 25 times smaller than ETH. Guys, have you seen the Solana ecosystem? This is already the ecosystem. Solana is an incredible blockchain for financial applications, things that need to trade really fast. If you're not investing in Solana, and if you're not investing in Solana using the Degens guide by buying first Solana, then SolPad and SolStarter, right? Then buying the user interfaces, the DEXs, the dev tools. And let me tell you, there's an amazing oracle that is coming out on Solana. It's not out yet. You can't buy it yet, but keep your eyes open. It's called Pyth, P-Y-T-H, Pyth Network. That is an oracle that is going to blow up the Solana ecosystem. If you're not using or investing this Degen guide, using this Degen guide on Solana, you're going to miss out on a second chance. And there's another second chance that I want to talk to you guys about, and that is Matic. We are seeing the volume on Matic flying, and we're seeing the Matic Plus flying. But are you buying everything else around Matic? Are you buying the wallets? Are you buying QuickSwap? Are you buying DeFi? Are you buying the user interfaces? No. You're giving up a big chance. And the last one that you guys should be looking at is Polkadot. Because Polkadot is finally ready to launch parachains, or Kusama is finally ready to launch parachains. They made this announcement that they've tested it, and the parachains actually work. And that means that Polkadot and Kusama are going to start working. Again, take the Degen guide. Buy Polkadot, buy Kusama, buy Polkastarter, buy the wallets that interface into Solana, into Polkadot. Buy Polkadex. I mean, if you guys looked at Polkadex, Polkadex is a DEX for the Polkadot ecosystem. Buy PolkaSwap if you can get PolkaSwap, because that's the DEX for the Polkadot ecosystem, or for the whole Substrate ecosystem. And one day when all these parachains want to connect, how are you going to trade all the tokens and all the parachains? You're going to need to buy DEX. I know of two. I know Polkadex and I know PolkaSwap. Okay, are you guys in any of those? Guys, if you're not, what are you waiting for? I mean, the blockchain's given us a second chance, and then like another second chance, and another second chance. If you missed Ethereum in 2017, the blockchain gave you a second chance of Ethereum in 2020. Just 430 days ago, it gave you a second chance. And you missed it. And so the blockchain gave you another chance. It gave you the BSC chain. And you said, look, the blockchain basically said, look, guys, you missed Ethereum. Don't worry, we got you covered. Here's BSC. And you didn't believe in BSC. And the blockchain said, don't worry. I'm going to give you another second chance, and another second chance, and another second chance. Cardano, Matic, Solana, Polkadot. And guess what? With every second chance, it's just going to get easier and easier and easier, because you know what works and you know what doesn't, and you invest in what works, and you don't invest in the shit that doesn't. How much easier can this thing get? And yet you go and you invest without a strategy. Kills me. That's my rant for today, guys. Let's get Sheldon on this. If he's watching anything. Sheldon, are you watching any charts right now? Is there anything like super interesting?
Bitcoin. I'm just making sure that Bitcoin's done with its sneezes right now, and it looks like it's playing out really good. We do have very strong bullish divergence, so that's good. So nothing just yet, and I think until we get, especially the ones we gave this morning, are all good. I see XRP broke out a little bit in, but we haven't made any lower lows, so stop loss must be under the previous low. So everything is looking good to plan. We just obviously want Bitcoin to hold 42. That's just the key level, and I'm just keeping track on that. But for now, the market's it's going to be boring, and it sucks. We want to all make money, but it's going to be boring.
For me, it's not that boring. The DeFi plays that I spoke about, Pickle, up 27.3% today. I spoke about it earlier on the show. QuickSwap, up 25.1%. Still above my first entry price, still below my first entry price, above my second entry price. Cardstarter that we told you about, 65.48. You still need to be buying the launch pads. Injective Protocol, which you spoke about on your show, up 16.6%. Charlie 3, the Oracle, up 12.8%. I mean, I'm even looking at Frontier Wallet, again, another wallet. Guys, if you're not buying the base layer, if you're not following the Degen guide, then no one can help you. Not even me, not even Sheldon, not even Sniper School, which is free. But remember, guys, it's only free if you go to our Instagram page and you sign up on our Instagram page and you comment on our Instagram page. That's where we're going to be giving away the sniper school for the next while. Sheldino.
Yo, buddy. You know what I think is important, man? I think maybe tomorrow I definitely want to go through a nice portfolio overview again. I'd love to share some ideas. And I think it's just time to, in times like this where the market's a little bit slow, you know, we do have the good coins that are popping, but there's a few, half the market is still sleeping, and that's obviously just because of Bitcoin. But I think just a regroup of the portfolios will be lovely for everyone. Not sure what everyone thinks.
Beautiful, friends. Sheldon, we'll see you again tomorrow.
Cheers, buddy.
And for the rest of you, much love to your community. I will see you again tomorrow, 6 a.m. EST for Sheldon Show. 10 a.m. for my show, or for the big show, or for the other show. I don't even know what to call it anymore. Hopefully Fred will be better tomorrow. Hopefully Sabrina, his mom, will be better tomorrow. Hopefully Elon will be better tomorrow. I don't know if you guys saw this story, but Michael Burry, the guy from The Big Short, Michael Burry, the guy from The Big Short, he is short $550 million against Tesla, which is 40% of the equity of his fund. So he's taking a big bet that Tesla is going to collapse. My goodness. Guys, I will see you again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Same time, same place. Hopefully with a new webcam, because this webcam was making me look a little bit like a ghost, and I still can't get it right. I may even get another webcam. See you again tomorrow, 10 a.m. EST. Until then, my friends, trade well.
Crypto Banter is a social podcast for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers should not be construed as financial advice. Views expressed by guests and hosts do not reflect the views of the station. Listeners are encouraged to do their own research.